here is another surprise adventure we have as a part of the Maximum Impact Experience. We are at a chocolate factory, and for guests who decide to come along with us, this is an option that we will offer for you if you want to learn the chocolate experience. Ghana is the #2 producer of cocoa in the world, only second to Cote d'Ivoire, which is known as the Ivory Coast. But what we try to do, and what we do, is make sure that you have a complete, well-rounded experience when you are here in Ghana.
The memorial for our first president, Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame, because he was born on a Saturday as a male.
Hi, my name is Nishiki Chandler, and it is such a pleasure to be on this trip here in Accra, Ghana with the Maximum Impact group. I'm so glad I came to Ghana. I have been wanting to do this for a very long time, and I really appreciate the people here in Ghana that have welcomed us with open arms and that have given us the best experience.
Hi, my name is Wanda De Brewer, and I'm here in Ghana with my daughters Olivia and Alethea. I saw a video on Instagram of Jay at the coast of Ghana at the beach, and I knew right then and there I have to go. I have to go. It was time, and I'm so glad we finally made it. The best parts is doing this with my daughters. The hotel is awesome, the food is good, ready to eat some authentic Ghanaian food. Today we made chocolate. We went from the beans to the bar, and watching the process and watching these professionals do what they do with passion has been overwhelming. So thank you, Jay, and thank you, Maximum Impact.
Hi, my name is Novella. We walked, I would say, about 2 miles. I was only able to go to the first bridge, only because of fear myself, fear heights. But the rest of the group, they went the whole 9 yards, and I met them at the other end. This was an awesome experience. I couldn't ask for more, and just knowing about how my people are here and all the resources that are here. You know that there are monkeys here. They even said that there are elephants here. We didn't see any on the tour, but I'm pretty sure it's a forest that really has not been touched too much by man, but it's an awesome experience.
Hi, I'm Connie Jones, and I'm in Ghana with Maximum Impact Travels, and we're at Cocoon Park, and we just finished the canopy walk, and it was exciting, exhilarating, and it's nothing like it. You gotta come and try it for yourself. It's a wonderful experience.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm in Ghana right now. We just did Cocoon National Park, and we walked over seven canopy bridges. It was really cool. It was really cool. It was fun. It was a little intimidating, but we got through it.
We're in Ghana. We're at the Cocoon National Park, and we've just done the canopy bridges. There's seven. You gotta be here, you gotta do it. It was hard, it was challenging, but you hear the party in the back? We did it.
For me, American history was taught to me through the eyes of slavery, especially as it pertained to me and my ancestors. Africa was always demonized. Africa was always a place when you turned on late night infomercials or you turned on some sort of aid campaign, it was always showing the extreme conditions that exist on the continent. So while those conditions are not untrue, that narrative was the narrative that we would see time and time again, over and over and over. So when they labeled us African American, and the only thing that we understood Africa to be was a place of sickness and poverty and all kinds of diseases, it made it unattractive. And subconsciously, it made it unattractive to many of us as we saw ourselves. I remember as a child growing up how we would joke and tease people about being African booty scratchers, African jungle swingers. We would say all of these different things, but without understanding what really happened, without understanding the history. And so that's why we're here today at Asin Manso, to learn about the history that occurred prior to the European slave trade.
Hi, my name is Valerie Lucas. I am here from Bowie, Maryland. I really have no words to describe the feeling that I have going into the river. It was very spiritual, it was very emotional, but there was a sense of peace and relief or release about it. That's probably the best way I can describe it. It was very spiritual for me to the point where it brought me to tears. You can feel the spirits of the people around you on this land. And I'm actually still lost for words, but it's an amazing experience. And I wish that everyone in America could come and experience this and hear the truth of our history.
this was an amazing experience. I'm still processing it. I think that the prayers and the rituals were very, very grounding. And it felt really good to be in the river and to put my prayers in, or to say my prayers into the leaf and to release them into the river. That was an awesome experience too. I wake up every morning and I pray, I pray to my ancestors, but to have the experience on this land and on that river is something that is unmatched. And I am very happy to have the experience, and I look forward to continuing with all of the blessings that this reconnection will bring to me.
Next up is Cape Coast and Elmina slave dungeons, and that's where we will conclude this part of the story.
Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Mark Anderson Muhammad. I'm here in Cape Coast, Ghana, just enjoying the beauty and getting the experience of Africa and this part of West Africa, Ghana, meeting the people, talking to the people, and learning about the culture and learning about the history of Ghana and the slave trade and how it was conducted here in this region. We went to the dungeons, very, very moving experience, and you have to think of how could one human being do that to another human being, and then you have to understand the natures of the two human beings and why one would do that to another human being. And then on top of that, you had the slave dungeons where the people were literally living in hell while the people above at the church, the Anglican church, were living in heaven. And how could they read a book that says that we are all one, but yet do that to other human beings? It makes you wonder about the mindset of those people that could do.
This is a trip that I've always wanted to take ever since I was a little girl, to be in Africa. There's something that I needed to see for myself. And going with Jay and Maximum Impact to see Ghana just kind of fell into my lap, and the timing was right. It's an experience I'll never forget, to see and hear from Africans my story.
So did a song for the men.
What I realized is that the way I was raised was to think American. Everything is American. The way the world operates is American. Everybody else needs to be like us, American. And we are exclusive, we're American. We are supposed, but then when I stopped and I thought about it, I said, all of this stuff was made up. Meaning this the whole concept. And so what we've dealt with, even when they started teaching us in the schools about civil rights, how it starts with slavery. But they don't come back here and they don't teach us about Slave River. And then they tell us, you know, that America's the greatest country in the world, but most of it, no, not most of, all of what it's done is stolen.
Right. Thank you. Exactly.
Stolen from here. So even when we ride on George W. Bush Highway, and oh, he was a great man and he gave aid to the country. Aid? Pay these people what they're worth. But then the question had to go deeper for me. Am I willing to give up my standard of living and pay them what they're worth? Am I really willing to,
Yes, sir.
am I willing to give up my luxuries and my wealth and pay them what they're worth? How can I level this off to where I contribute and how I bring resources back? And then we make it a win-win. And so that's what you see me being able to do, to say, well, okay, now how can we empower each other? Because they certainly empower each other. And so when I started thinking about my children and how my sons are so disconnected and how they were raised and spoiled and given everything, and I thought I was giving them a better life. In actuality, I was handicapping them. As you see in the videos, and as you see the fun and all the excitement from our guests that we have currently, as well as just the different things that we do. And we want your experience here in Africa to be most memorable, something that you will be able to share for generations to come. And all you have to do is go to MaximumImpactTravel.com or follow us on Instagram at Maximum Impact Travel. You can follow me at J Cameron Official on Instagram, and of course, always on YouTube at Maximum Impact with J Cameron. So I look forward to seeing you somewhere in Africa real soon. Adventures of Darren and Destiny. And Darren and Destiny are twin brother and sister, and you go on their adventures throughout the African diaspora, meaning so African diaspora destinations, primarily focused in Africa, but we go to South America, we're going to go to the Caribbean. Their first book is going to take you to Ghana, and then we're going to go on a safari, and from there we're going to go to Ethiopia, and then we go to Salvador, Brazil. And what the goal is to be able to inspire curiosity in the continent of Africa, in our children from a very young age, and to really tell a more accurate story. Most of our children are exposed to negative images, late night infomercials about how bad things are, everybody's sick, everybody's poor, everyone's uneducated, but that's simply not true. So what Darren and Destiny and their family do is they go to different African destinations. They are learning about these different places. You're beginning to see positive images, but still telling the truth. I mean, that's the important thing, to tell the truth about some of the things that have occurred. But it's all done on our children's level so they begin to understand it. And it begins to pique their curiosity. They begin to learn more. And hopefully one day they will want to explore and visit the continent of Africa and its many countries. There's just so much that Darren and Destiny are able to do, and as they're doing it, it's like they begin to open the minds of a new generation, and they don't get bombarded and indoctrinated with negativity. They're actually able to see positivity and inspiring images and messages about the African diaspora, as well as those who are still indigenous to the continent of Africa, and they begin to learn more and just see things differently. So I'm excited about introducing the Adventures of Darren and Destiny.